Matthew was 17 years old when he joined the Marines. He had been a junior Army cadet since he was 12 years old and could not wait to be in the Marines. He wanted to get bigger so that he could be a Royal Marine one day. So naturally, one day he went to the gym and was offered some steroids straight off the black market. Matthew would take these steroids and would eventually go to the emergency room, but then would feel better and he'd be released. This would be only the beginning of Matthew's struggles with anabolic steroids. Anabolic steroids are a performance-enhancing drug that, while boosting muscle development, can lead to extreme serious side effects. Today I'll be taking you through the problems of these drugs, the causes for why people take them, before finally we explore the solutions for stopping this. First, we will be discussing the problems with taking steroids. Anabolic steroids have very many side effects and that can lead into a lot of long-term problems. Some of the physical side effects for men include development of breast, reduced sperm count, impotence, and trouble urinating. The side effects for women include facial hair growth, deepened voice, breast reduction, and menstrual changes. Then, if either gender continues through the process of taking steroids, they can both have the side effects of acne, bloated appearance, rapid weight gain, clotting disorders, and weakened tendons. Not only this, but some people take steroids to grow more. But actually, studies show that steroids can actually stop your growth prematurely, and you won't even get as tall as you would have been naturally. They also lead to behavioral changes or mood swings. According to Dr. Walker, they can go from bouts of depression or extreme irritability to feelings of invincibility and outright aggression. This is where the expression roid rage comes from. Next, we'll be talking about the causes to why people take steroids. Athletes believe that taking steroids will improve their performance on the field. Steroids provide an artificial testosterone, which they believe will give them more muscle mass and reduce fatness. They are partially correct, but what they do not know is that there's many side effects, and they are better off just training naturally and leaving these drugs alone. Steroids also have a very strong addiction, so once you take them once, you're always going to have a craving for them. Another common mistake is that athletes, they think that since one drug has, one of these steroids has one set of testosterones and another one, they like to mix the drugs together. This is called stacking. They just put them into giant, they'll mix them all together and take them all at the same time. What they are really doing here is they're just making it even more unhealthy than it already is. To make matters worse, after they are doing this, people are just telling themselves they'll just take breaks in between their uses of steroids. Well, kidshealth.org states that there's actually no scientific evidence that this does anything at all, and much less helps your body recover from drugs. Finally, we'll be talking about the solutions to steroids. There's many possible solutions to steroids, but what most people agree on is that stopping it at a young age, where they don't carry it on throughout the rest of their life, would be the best idea. Drugbase.gov estimates that only 4% of schools test their athletes for steroids. So what if every school started testing for steroids? The kids would stop at a young age and they wouldn't be able to carry this habit throughout the rest of their life. Most of these kids taking the steroids, they don't even know about the consequences. They don't know all the serious long-term problems that can potentially ruin their life. So maybe we should make it our mission to persuade teachers to teach about this, and just to inform kids we know about that are maybe taking them, that inform them about the. To recap, we have learned about the problems to steroids, the causes on why people use them, or finally the solutions to how to stop steroids. Later that night, after Matthew had been released from the hospital, his mother awoke to screaming. She raced to his bedroom and found Matthew rolling and screaming in pain. Matthew would return to the hospital, except this time he would never come back. Matthew died just 3 months before he could become a Marine. There are other stories like Matthew's, and if we help spread the word about all the consequences to these drugs, maybe we can save somebody.